Look at your neighbor, tell him I'm more than what I look like. You are a spirit that is housed in a body. And part of knowing God is knowing yourself. You deal with the whole idea of Moses' tabernacle. Look at Moses' tabernacle in the wilderness. The tabernacle of Moses now is actually a type or a shadow or a reflection of you and I. Look at this tabernacle now made up of a tent that is easy to move and to flow as the Spirit of God gives instructions for. They are living now under a cloud, a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night in the wilderness. And so now God tells Moses to perhaps implement this tabernacle. Look at the tabernacle. You have 3 dimensions in this tabernacle. You have the outer court, you have the inner court, and you have what we know as the most holy place or the Holy of Holies. My brothers and sisters, don't miss this, because it is now a type and a shadow of who we are. The outer court, which is indicative of the flesh. That outer court is indicative of the body. The inner court is indicative of the soulish realm. But then as you go beyond that veil to the Holy of Holies, or the most holy place, it is representative of the spirit in which we are. 3 dimensions which represent the triune of man. But when you go through that outer court, please, I'm not going to be long. When you go through the gate on the east side, and understand, Pastor Johnson, is significant because when you look at how they station and strategically place the tribes of Israel around the tabernacle, you have 3 tribes at the north, you have 3 tribes at the south, you have 3 tribes at the west, and 3 tribes at the east, which is the entrance to the tabernacle on the east side. It is very interesting that one of the tribes that are positioned on the east side at the gate of the tabernacle is Judah, because you cannot enter in without a praise.